What up, y'all? And this old Cliff. That's what that girl commented on there earlier. She said, I'm here for the what up, y'all. But man, I was watching some I watched some more YouTube and um I don't know, I kinda got interested in it. It kinda makes me wanna do a little I don't know, like I was watching this channel, Appalachian channel, about these people going missing, these brothers and stuff. They went ginseng hunting one day and they just disappeared. It kind of makes me want to get into, getting out and, cause think about it, y'all. And I'm not knocking nobody at all. I'm just saying, like, just think from a different open mindedness, basically. A lot of people that do true crime and stuff, they've never even really committed a crime in their life. So, you know, somebody like me that used to be a criminal and then changed their ways, um, might bring a different perspective to something like that, because just because I stopped being a criminal don't mean that I don't still know how to be, and I know how criminals think. I know all that stuff. Like, and I just like, um, I just think, man, hang on, y'all. Yeah, I just think that sometimes, you know, um, I might know where different place to look, or you know, I know how people act when they do wrong, man, when they trying to cover something up. Cause I've covered up, man. God, oh, y'all don't even know, man. I've lived lies for years before, um, till the statute of limitations run out back when I was younger. I ain't kidding you. So I know how people act, but um, man, the one thing I know is people just don't go missing. Like two sons that live in Appalachia with their mom. I think they lived with her mom. They lived with her mama. Listen, man, when my mama was alive, she lived with me, or vice versa. We stayed with each other or something. But man, my mama always cooked. She always like. I mean, if I needed help with some money, mama would help me. Them boys, they didn't just up and say, all right, I'm gonna. They didn't know nothing but Appalachia. They didn't go nowhere. Somebody killed them boys. I mean, that's the bottom line. The word was they had beef a day or two before. Somebody unalive. I don't even know if you got to just YouTube. You got to say unalived or what? I don't even know, y'all, for real. But somebody done something to them boys. I can tell you that they didn't just go missing one day going ginseng hunting. You know, something happened, and they was hard to find a body up there in Appalachia. Man, them mountains up there, them mountains go for miles and miles and miles, man. These places up there, people probably ain't even never been. No, but nothing but animals have been, man, deep off in them mountains. But that's just like that little girl that went missing right down the road, or well, I don't know if it was right down the road, but the Summer Wells girl, she lived way back deep off in the woods, boy, way back deep off in the woods. Um, that's they don't know what happened to her. It's been years, I reckon, a couple of years, I guess. But I enjoyed that. I enjoyed watching that, man. It really sparked my mind, made me kind of think, hey man, um, that's something I'd like to do right there, is to um yeah, it's just a dream, I guess. Maybe do some traveling and some content, on the road or whatever. But I love true crime, man. For real, that's one of my favorite things. When I was in prison, my dad would say, I would ask him to send me some books, and he'd say, "What do you want?" I'd say, "Just go to the true crime section." And man, I read every mafia book. Seriously, I read every New York Mafia book, the Five Families, everything about them. I read Chicago, the Outfit, everything about them. Um, yeah, that's all I did was read those true crime books. But um, that's crazy though that those dudes, and then they found their car burned up and stuff. I mean, man, I don't see how the TBI. I mean, you got to know these boys was killed. I mean, damn, I can just tell you, they're not gonna leave Mama. Mama, Mama takes care of them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying nothing bad about the boys. I'm just saying that I've been there before. You know, when the person you got somebody that cooks and wash your clothes and they give you money if you need it, you're not gonna go nowhere without telling them. You damn sure ain't gonna run off and not tell them. You're not going nowhere. That's your. That's. I mean, you're entrenched in that. That's their life. Ginseng hunting, coming home to mama. You know. Um. Yeah. Somebody. I mean, I hate to say that like that bluntly, because I don't. I hate for the mama to hear it, but somebody, them boys is dead. Somebody needs to be found. I mean, they were murdered. That's no doubt. It's just the fact of finding them. And then you got from what I seen, every property owner around there was like, "Yeah, you're welcome to search my property," except for one person who was supposedly the person I think that they got into it with the day before they went missing. I mean, how freaking hard does it? I mean, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure that out. Okay, they got into it with this dude the day before they went missing. Not only that, he poured a 20-foot concrete slab right after that, and now he's refused to let us search his property. You know, I mean, damn, it don't take a genius to figure that out. Them boys is on that property somewhere, and then not only that, but he left and went to the Philippines. The man did. I mean, what else do you need, man? Come on. I mean, y'all lock somebody up and give them 20 years in prison over a damn joint, and then something like this, y'all won't even do a search. I mean, I don't understand this. That's what I'm saying, man. The system broke, y'all. It's broke in, not broke. It's broke in. Um, like I mean that don't take a genius to figure that out, y'all. For real. You get into it with somebody, they threaten you. If you come back, what's gonna happen? You go back the next day, which they shouldn't have done that, but they went back. Then they go missing, and then somebody finds their car burned up a few days later. And then the dude that threatened them poured a 20-foot concrete slab after they went missing, then refused to let search parties search his land, and then up and moved to the Philippines. I mean, how much harder do you have to? He killed them, y'all. I mean, damn. I mean, he killed them and put them somewhere on his property. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I mean, who else did it? I mean, somebody just stopped, take a piss on the side of the road, and say, you know what? I'm gonna kill one of these ginseng hunters. No, that guy was probably laying in wait in the woods because he probably knew them boys was hard headed and gonna come back. They probably was a little bit rowdy, or I don't know. But he uh he probably knew they was gonna come back and try it. I guarantee you, he laid in wait. When they come in there on that ginseng patch, he took care of them. And that's sad, man. I hate that for them boys' mom and them and their family, man. Because he does got a family. They do have a family that cares for them and stuff. They got that girl and that guy. They out trying to help them, get things done. But um, wow, that's crazy, man. Because listen, we all know people don't just up and go completely missing off the face of the earth. I mean, something happens. I mean, you know, it's different when it's somebody that's got plenty of money that could up and travel if they wanted to. But when you got somebody that's living in rural Appalachia at their mama's house, they not going nowhere. That's where they live right there. They not going nowhere. You know, their mama probably helped them take care of their kids and stuff. They ain't going nowhere, y'all. Shit. They didn't have the money to up and go to Mexico or somewhere, Belize or Costa Rica and just chill. They didn't have they listen, you out in the woods digging ginseng, you ain't got money to just to up and leave the country. So maybe they'll find out what happened and get it solved. I'd like to see it solved, man. Give the mom some closure. I don't really believe in that word closure, but I will use it because a lot of other people believe in it, you know. But um, there ain't no such thing as closure, man. It don't ever get no better, and even knowing really don't make it no better. Sometimes, you know, it just sometimes knowing makes it worse. But that, I ain't gonna get into that because everybody's got their own opinion on that, and I don't want to like act like no mine's different, you know, better than anybody else's or anything like that. I just, you know, that's just how I think. But um, well, man, listen, I really been enjoying talking to y'all, man. Well, y'all been commenting. Y'all been liking and subscribing, man. And listen, I ain't even been asking y'all, having to ask y'all to, and that means a lot, man. I really do appreciate y'all, and that's why I try to interact and I want to listen, y'all. The Whitaker thing, yeah, I make little videos about it, but that ain't what I'm planning on doing for the rest of my YouTube career. Okay, so um, yeah, man, I just I can I feel like I'm decent at you know, getting my point across. And even though I'm country as hell, man, I can articulate things pretty good. You know what I mean? I got decent sense. You know, I didn't invent the wheel or nothing, but I'm pretty slick when I want to be. Um, I've seen game run from the best of them. I've run game with the best of them. Um, but yeah, I kind of like that true crime, man, mysteries and stuff. Cause my favorite shows are Dateline and all that ID channel stuff, man. I watch that stuff all the time. But yeah, I think that's what I may do, man. Uh, it'd be nice to help some people, you know, and get them find out what happened and uh, go down some rabbit holes, man. You know, I mean, hell, live a little bit. You know what I mean? Life's short, man. Um, But anyway, man, listen, I appreciate y'all, man. For real, y'all don't even know how grateful I am, man, for all the ones that's been liking and subscribing and everything, and even the people been hating and stuff, man. Yeah, hey, y'all good too. I hope y'all have a good weekend. But all right, I'm out of here for a minute. I'm gonna get back on here. I got some more for y'all. All right then.